Hello world, it's Uber Al coming to you today, this February 2nd, from the beautiful city of West Allis, Wisconsin. West Allis is a suburb slash environ that abuts just to the western end of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A population of about 60,000 people. And we're going to take a walk through their downtown here. It's a pretty interesting town. Started out in late 1800s, more of a farming community. It was known as North Greenfield. There was a certain area of town here that was also known as Honey Creek. But in about 1901, 1902, a man named Edward Allis, who had a large manufacturing plant in Milwaukee, needed a bigger plant, planted it out here. It's called Allis-Chalmers, and the town was known as West Allis ever since, in around 1901, 1902, and the town became incorporated in 1906. It's been known as West Allis ever since. Us being a pretty large town, it grew really fast because of the Allis-Chalmers plant. At one time, it employed 30,000 people, and they made all kind of machinery, things for World War II, engines, gears, any kind of large machinery type things that you could think of, they made it here. The actual Allis-Chalmers ended up going out of business in the mid-'80s, and the buildings went derelict for a little while. They've since reinvented themselves into other businesses. There's still quite a bit of manufacturing in the city of West Allis. And there's a lot of new apartments that have been built, and it has since rebuilt itself and re-envisioned its future since the fall of Allis-Chalmers, which was like the cornerstone of this entire area. But the people have been resilient and come up with new ideas to keep the city going. It's a pretty decent city, pretty blue-collared. As you'll see off the main street here, it's primarily residential. There is a lot of apartments in West Allis that have been built recently and are still building. And their downtown here, though, has quite a bit of locally owned businesses. And they got pretty much anything you would need down here as far as food and restaurants, small mom and pop stores. West Allis also has home to State Fair, the Wisconsin State Fair, the Milwaukee Mile, which is the oldest racetrack in the world, if I'm not mistaken, as far as automobile racing. The Pettit Ice Center. They also host Candy Cane Lane in the wintertime, which is a neighborhood that goes over the top with Christmas lights, decorates quite a bit. I like to go tour that in the wintertime, holidays. It's a pretty decent school system. It's better than Milwaukee public schools. It ain't the greatest school system, but kids can learn something a lot more than they would learn in MPS, I can tell you that. Cost of living in West Allis is pretty decent. So it's a pretty desirable neighborhood or town to go to because you're not paying Milwaukee taxes. Houses are from anywhere from $150,000 on up. There's some really nice neighborhoods in West Allis, and then there are some salted earth neighborhoods down in the city, the eastern end of the city here. And crime, it does happen here in West Allis. I mean, things do happen. There are shootings, robberies, drugs. There are gang members that live out here. But it's not Milwaukee. It's not ghetto. I mean, there are decent neighborhoods here. There's very, very nice neighborhoods here. Nice houses. I wouldn't worry too much about crime, but be aware you are by the city of Milwaukee, so things do happen. A lot of different bars and restaurants to enjoy in West Allis. There's a lot of really good restaurants in West Allis, to be honest. Just look around, you got quite the diversity of people here. A lot of Latinos, Italians, Europeans, blacks live here in West Allis and offer their foods and stuff. Definitely find some good restaurants. decent places to eat here in West Allis. Ethnicity of the town is about 88% white, 3% African American, about 2% Asian, and about 1% Native American. And then the rest would be Latino and other races that make up the rest. And the Latino population is growing quite a bit here in West Allis over the years. Very familiar with this town, as I grew up in Milwaukee, West Allis quite a bit. They're not far from the Brewers Stadium. Also have a VA hospital just to the east of the city here. It's quite a decent, actually they have a pretty good hospital here. West Allis Memorial is a good hospital as well. And it's a pretty nice town. When I was a kid, there was a street called Highway 100, which is 108th Street. Very long business district with all your big box retail and car dealerships and just all kind of businesses for miles along that street. It's a street known for cruising. Teenager, late 80s, early 90s, cruise cars down that street. I don't know if they still do it anymore. I know the police started cracking down on that when we were teenagers, because there was just such long lines of cars going down the streets. But nonetheless, fun place to cruise and show off your ride. It's about 35 degrees today, and a little bit of snow down here in the city. North where I live, we got a couple inches of snow, so didn't really have much to do today other than get up and snow blow and come down to the city. Got some shopping to do. Maybe I'd stop in West Allis and make a quick video here of their downtown. As you can see, they don't have any tall buildings really. West Allis is still pretty busy downtown though. Everything's open, you know, there's no boarded up storefronts and stuff like that. It's pretty vibrant. It's a little chilly out today for this Sunday afternoon, so there's not a lot of people out. But it's a neat place to come shopping and check out stores and grab a bite to eat. Coming up here right in front of us is the remnants of the former Allis-Chalmers plant, which closed down in the 1980s and has been turned into pretty much a little shopping center with a grocery store and some other stores in there. There are still some businesses and factories that do operate out of there. It's not the former glory that it used to be. That used to be quite the plant. I remember it as a child. We had relatives who had in-laws who worked right around here. Remember that place well. We're going to probably wrap up this video here over downtown. It goes on for a little bit further east in front of us as we're walking. However, there's really not much more to see. It's just a grocery store, some apartments. They do have a farmer's market. As far as recreational activities in the town of West Allis, you do have quite a bit of parks. I mean, you are in the city, so you got everything a city of 1 million people in Milwaukee and all the suburbs would have. Not far from Lake Michigan, only a few miles from here. And you can get out in Waukesha County and go out to Kettle Moraine. There's a bike trail that goes through the city of West Allis that goes all around Milwaukee proper. And like I said, there's quite a few nice parks. Greenfield Park, they have a water park in there for the kiddos. And there's a lot to do in West Allis. As far as nightlife, mostly bars up here. Otherwise, you have to go to Milwaukee for, you know, arts and entertainment. That's about it for the city of West Allis. As you can see there in the distance, that's what's left of Allis-Chalmers. Was a lot bigger. They tore quite a few of the buildings down. But that was a huge manufacturing plant. A lot of people made good living there. Till the gravy train ran dry. So with that, gonna sign off for today. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday, enjoying the new year. Things are going right so far. Once it warms up, I'm gonna get out on the highway, road trip, go overseas, get you guys some different places. I know my videos have been pretty local. Haven't been up north yet. It's been too snowy up there. We're working on it, guys. But still, getting off my duff to show you some stuff. I'd advise you guys do that too. With that, let me know what you think about West Allis, Wisconsin. Tell me something I don't know. Like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about West Allis. With that, as I said, get off your duff and go see some stuff. It's Super Al. I'm taking you places.